Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Real Men Get It Done. Thank you if you're coming back, if you're a returner, if you are new to our channel, please make sure that you like, subscribe, share, hit that notification button so that you can be tuned in to everything that we do on a weekly basis and to help boost our channel and spread the love and just to spread the support on the platform. So today we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna be talking about actually some of the best cleaning things you should use for your appliances, for your stainless steel. My cleaning channel, portion of my cleaning channel has evolved into cleaning services, so it's always cool to test some products out at home before I actually use them in the field, in a potential client's home. And what has been a big thing on everyone's blogs and vlogs and everything is Barkeeper's Friend. So they have it in a liquid spray form. They also have it in a soft cleanser. They have it in a sprinkle, kind of like old school, Ajax, where you can sprinkle it. And it's supposed to be very good on stainless steel, removing mineral deposits, oily residues, rusty stains, and everyday grime. That's what it says. So we're gonna see if it stacks up and to test them on a few of my appliances here at home to see if it actually works as people are saying it does. So stay tuned, this should be a fun video about appliances, and let's see if Barkeeper's Friend does what it says it's going to do. Real men get it done. All right, here are the two appliances I am most concerned about that are it just happens just because dishwasher, obviously, you know. And again, we have our kids helping, family helping, so they aren't always the neatest. Put in cleaner and different things of that nature in here. So you can see all the buildup that's on here from whatever, including dishwashing liquid that's on here. The stove looks good, so I'm not worrying about that today. I normally clean this and deep clean it very well. It's just something that I do. But in terms of the refrigerator and then the dishwasher, those are the pieces that I just want to see how Barkeeper's does. You can see definitely dirty because it doesn't have a shine to it at all. So what I'm going to attempt to do, what I've read and what I've seen other cleaners do, is to use the Barkeep on it, maybe in sections. I'm gonna play around with it as I go, but I will try to go towards the grain, what they said to do as you clean. So that should be down. Looks like that's toward the grain. And then, as I said, see if we can get a sparkle back into it, because it definitely looks dull right now. And I honestly don't care. It's our home one. We have kids, 3 of them. Not caring for it to sparkle and shine necessarily at home. Definitely want it to be cleaned. And we at least wipe it down every so often, but just curious to see how the Barkeeper's does. See if we can buff a clean into it so I know it'll work when I go to a client's home and hit their appliances. So let's see. Let's check them out. Let's see what they do. Let's see if they can do what we need them to do. Real men get it done. Okay, our dishwasher was bad, y'all. So I did start off with a spray called Super Clean. You can find their products at superclean.com, but it did not cut any of the deep grease that is caked on there. So the Barkeep's was definitely what ate through a lot of those white marks and just ate through all of the grime that was on there. But feel free to look up those products, superclean.com. But the Barkeep's did an amazing job moving forward with this project. Okay, KK. I see you, barkeepers. I see you. Yeah. Yeah. Know what I'm talking about? I love it. I love it. Now, some people, the cleaners that I've seen, and granted, you know, this is an older, this dishwasher is like going on 5 years old. So I love what I'm seeing from Barkeep, and I'm not gonna go to the detail of how some people do it, and they may put some spray oil on there or baby oil to get it nice and super shiny. Because I love what it's done. I may try that at a different time, but I just love that it's nice and clean. You can tell it's clean, it's dry, and it just looks good. There's no extra-ness you have to add to it, but you can tell it's been cleaned from what it previously was. So granted, I used super clean at the very beginning to just kind of get the initial grit and grind. And I know y'all, I didn't realize it till I wasn't paying attention to it afterwards. I had dishes in there, so I'm gonna run the cycle again so that dishes aren't contaminated for those who may be wondering. But just to see where the gunk and stuff really was, to see just how clean the steel part is, that's what we're really hitting on, the stainless steel part, going all around and just seeing how much it got it and really did break down that mineral deposit. And we have hard water here in our area, so it did really well. So I'm gonna go do the refrigerator next. It didn't get all of this, but I'm almost confident and I may do that while I'm doing the refrigerator, was just to put some on there, let it sit, and then come back and scrub it. I just didn't have the time to just wait on it, because I just don't feel like waiting on it. But it looks really good, everything else except that little portion right there. So I'm gonna put a little bit of the spray on there, and then I will come back and see if I can see if it's dissolved before I run the cycle again and make sure all our dishes are clean. But first go around on the actual dishwasher. I'm impressed, I like it.
Another thing I wanted to point out was that in using the for the fridge and for the dishwasher, I actually bought the Scotch Brite. It's the big green pad that you see. So you can find them in Walmart, but these I got at Lowe's, and so they're extra large. So these really helped out just getting the Barkeep really into the stainless steel. And I was even able to get some spots off that I thought were just permanent, but the spots were able to come out using that Scotch Brite pad along with the Barkeeps. So definitely if you're at your Lowe's or other kind of store, pick up some of these larger ones to help you get your next job done too. They work really, really well.
All right, it's looking really good. I am super impressed with the super clean. As I said before, super clean to clean it first, but the Barkeeper's friend. I used the spray, got everything good and clean. And I'm going to get some oil to finish it up. And I do want to see it sparkle with a little bit of oil on it. It looks great. But here's a tip for those out there doing refrigerators. So many of us are used to using bleach, but of course you don't want to use bleach in this area because you're getting ice and water from it. So you could, but you just have to clean it out a bunch of times to make sure it's good. Peroxide. If you're not hip to using peroxide as a cleaner, as a cleaning agent, it works just as well as bleach. So even if you are cleaning and wanting to disinfect and go to that third level of sanitization, it's 3 levels of clean, the sanitization of an area, this is a good thing to use after you've cleaned everything. It'll make sure germs and things are dead because it kills just like bleach will with mold. But what I would do is to spray. Get you a nice dry cloth. You can get all up in here. All the areas where ice and water come. And as I said, the peroxide, what's cool about it is it kills really well, but it's safe. You know, you can gargle with mouthwash. You can gargle with peroxide. If you have a cut in your mouth or something like that, it obviously won't hurt you. So that's the good thing about using peroxide instead of bleach in this area, where normally you want to use bleach or a mold killer type spray. You don't want to do that in an area like this where you have to drink from. So we're going to get all these components as best as we can. And usually the part where the ice dispenser at is the grossest. So you may have to use a little bit of elbow grease to get up there, get that flap really clean. And then what you also could do is from the other side, could spray your mixture of peroxide on this side. Make a little mixture if you want to with some hot water. I just did it separately, but just kind of. And granted, I made a mess. I did. I could put the bucket right here, but again, sometimes cleaning is messy, but that's the water that's coming through with the peroxide on there to clean that area. But there's nothing to it. The refrigerator's already done. I'm gonna go through it one more time just to wipe it down. But again, we're concerned about making sure we get up in that area where our ice and water is coming from. You can be creative, get you a toothbrush if you really want to get in there. But the key was just to show you guys that the peroxide does wonders instead of using bleach or a mold killer on this area. I'm gonna finish it up, finish drying it off, wiping it down. And then I'm gonna get a little bit of oil, because oil is supposed to be a good, WD-40 is supposed to be good on stainless steel, to buff it out and just to see if it can get that shine. I wasn't gonna do it, but now I'm interested, so I wanna see what the final thing looks like. Man, let me tell you, y'all, I am so excited how these both came out. Look at that. Ooh. Yeah. Y'all see that light hitting off of it? Oh, yeah. Okay. Dishwasher. That fridge. How light hitting off that boy. I love it. Love it, love it, love it.